To all of my children, to whom death hath passed his judgment, the soul yearns for honor, and the flesh the hereafter. Look to those who walked before, to lead those who walk after.
So you guys know I'm not so good with words, but we all know we gathered today to say goodbye to a close friend, Cadaet. Life can be very difficult at times, and during those times we have friends who cheer us up no matter what. And Cadaet was a friend like that to most of us here. Some of us knew him for cheering us up, some of us knew him for various other activities, from playing various other games. And we all have our own experiences with him. I had the pleasure of talking with Cadaet the day he passed away, and he sounded happy. I talked to him a few days ago when he had returned from Germany. He had told me he was going to main ninja, and he'd been maining ninjas in Heavenward for the most part and tried a few other classes, though he had said he was going to try and play it and have some fun with it. Though he also said he wasn't going to be able to play a few months because of work and family. He was going to be going to Tennessee, and we were going to meet up for lunch on his way through Atlanta. But sadly, that's not going to happen now. So on the day that I talked to him on Wednesday, before I even answered the phone, looking on the caller ID, I already knew what he was going to say when I picked up the phone. He was going to be a different class as me. That's one of the biggest memories most of us have of him. He likes to play various different classes, but the reason he decided to go back to Bard this time around is because he said it was a true support style class, and that speaks volume for him as a person, because he was always there to support us no matter what we needed or when we needed it. Call him, he was there to talk, and vice versa. And that's the kind of person I'll remember him as.
Thank you, Raven. That was beautiful.
Well said, man.
Yeah, I think that's true.
And I was choking up for you.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
If anyone else has any other word they'd like to say, please go right ahead.
I'll go ahead. I didn't know him as well as you, Raven, but it's almost like I was close to him, and he's such a funny guy. I remember the day that I said, I cannot stand to see or the thought of Lalafels having sex. And he's so perverted, just like me. We both have a perverted sense of humor. And I remember I said that, and he says, well, what do they do? I said, they lay eggs. They just lay eggs. They can't have sex. It's weird. It's too weird. And he laughed for days for that. And he always reminded me of of what I had said about that. And he's just such an amazing guy. He always found a way to make people laugh. And that's what I'll always remember him by. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You're not the only one.
Okay, I'm done.
Anyone else have any words to say?
Just a short little bit. I remember I'd catch him online every now and then. We just bullshit for a minute, whether it be on Facebook or on through chat on here, or when I caught him online on, well, our server. We I remember going all the way back when, you know, when Morgana was kind of the place to approach, and we'd sit out front there and we tried to get the longest line of fat chocobos humanly possible. I've got screenshots sitting somewhere. I think we managed to get like 65 or 70 of us lined up. And he did it by simply a slur of obscenities and shout chat until somebody said, fine, fuck you, and then jumps in line with them. And awkwardly enough, I think we spent more time BSing than we actually did trying to do something progressive on this game. It was memories like those that kind of lightened up the thing and made it easier to play the game no matter how redundant it got. And even outside the game, it was someone I could still message or talk to at any point in time. He welcomed it. It's just a lot to take in right now. I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. Sorry.
So I guess I'll go. I remember meeting him the first time when we were both stationed at Robbins. I didn't even know him. I was hanging out with my friend. My friend knew him, and he just would come by. He just came by. He's like, "Yo, you want to see something cool?" And I was like, "Okay." Had no idea who this guy was, and he showed us his thumb. He cut his thumb off. And the first conversation we had with him is like, "Dude, I cut my thumb off using a straight razor." I was like, "Wow." And like ever since then, like I really didn't talk to him that much. Every now and then he'll just come up to me, some stranger, and just have this conversation with me. Like he was that kind of person. When we were both stationed in Germany, we started talking because of this game. And my internet went out in Germany. He actually let me come over his house, bring my PS4, and download the early release for this game. And he actually convinced me to come to the server. So without him, I would have never met you guys. Every now and then, I would usually always talk to him about his family, about his baby, give him advice. But the last time I talked to him was last week, and he was talking about coming over here. But, well, that's all I can say. I'm not very good with words right now.
That was still awesome. Anyone else have any cool words they'd like to say?
I mean, I do adults are calling, so
Okay. Just take it slow.
I don't know. Relationship with me was primarily based on the game. But you guys know how I'm the baby of the FC, and it's just, he acted as if he were like my big brother. And he just always made so many jokes and just messed around. He was able to make everyone laugh whenever they needed it most, and he's just such an amazing guy. He's a beautiful family. I just can't stop thinking about how babies are gonna grow up without him. It's hard for him to be gone. It has been so long since I've talked to him, and I just curse myself for that. Because I should have said hi every now and then. But I just haven't talked to him in a while. And I feel like I'm responsible for that. Now he's gone, and I'll never get a chance to do that again. So, yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Coke. That was beautiful. Stegan, would you like to say anything, bud?
Well, I'm sure y'all remember that he was always really an ambitious kind of man. He always had a plan for what he wanted to do with his life. And I'd always help him with his silly projects on YouTube, or he wanted to start a game review website kind of thing, and I don't know, we'd work together really hard. It just hurts. None of them were ever really successful, but it was fun. He was such a great guy. I've never heard of him being sad or upset, really. He was always happy. And talking to him would make me happy, and I'm sure he made everyone happy. Everyone he talked to. I'm sorry, I can't say anymore.
Thank you. That was beautiful. He always had a knack for getting socially awkward people to talk, and I'm definitely one of those. And he is so awesome. Is there anyone else that would like to speak?
I would, and I didn't get to know him nearly as well as everyone here. I know him through Raven primarily, but the adventures that I shared with him were still memorable to this date. Just running dungeons with him, as Raven had said, he was always wanting to learn new jobs, try out new jobs and learn, and he was smart. He learned them, and he would listen. He was always there to listen. I'm gonna miss him.
Thank you, that was awesome. It really was smart. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll go. It's just kind of like Gina. I didn't get to know him that much. I met him through Raven, and we used to raid a lot back in Second Call, and he was the first person who ever like knew whenever I sounded like an asshole or tease people. Like he knew like I was just joking. He always liked to play around back at me. You know, it was fun just having someone who knows how I talk to people. And you know, it was a good bar too when we were raiding. And I was a black person. Me and him we just worked so well together all the time. Even though we always mess up, when he messes up, I would mess up too. But you know, during that time when you said like you're having a family, I was like, you know, good job, man. That's a good job. I mean, it's gonna be bad to miss you, but you gotta take care of that family. So, every once in a while I see him, I'm like, hey, how's the family? I still shoot him up, just teasing around. He teased me right back, just to let know, like, hey, we're still cool. So when I heard he was gone, I was like, oh, I feel like I just don't have anybody I could tease like I usually do. Like most of the people around here are gone. Now I just have left just my old friends, and I just miss having someone I could shoot teases back and forth with. So I'm gonna miss them though. Thanks.
Thank you. That was beautiful. Anyone else would like to speak?
Give me one. Oh,
Yeah, we can hear you.
okay. Um, I knew him a little bit, mostly just from running things with Raven, but the one thing that sticks out in my head all the time to me is how I actually met him. I remember Raven had invited me along for something. We were doing something stupid. And so I was like, okay. And I get into this group, and Cadaet's there. And, he was very talkative and funny, and we had a good time and everything. And then I didn't hear anything from him again for quite a while. All I knew was that he was part of Ravens FC, and that, that was it. And then I just started getting random messages from him out of nowhere. And at first I'm sitting there like, who the hell is this guy? And then he told me, yeah, we ran such and such with Raven. And, it was just one of those things where it's like, I, unfortunately, and I always feel terrible about it, had forgotten who it was. But, he started up a conversation with me without even really knowing me. Like, we've been friends for, I don't even know how long, years. And that was the one thing that always stuck with me, was the fact that, he was able to actually befriend people and, could carry on a conversation with anybody.
It's very true.
I think that's the one thing that I'll miss.
Thank you. That was beautiful too. Anyone else?
I can go, I guess.
Okay.
I don't really know much about today. I knew he was Ruben's friend. I knew at the time back in second coil, and I believe third coil, we needed a sub, and one person we turned to was a day. And I really appreciate him just like being there for us and doing something for us during our times where we needed a TPS. And what was really great was his enthusiasm and just the amount of happiness he would bring, and how funny he was when he was around. And just talking to him, he was really great. I remember I was told he had a kid, and I was just so happy for him because I know he was so excited about that. And I'm gonna miss him. He was a great guy, and he was a great friend.
Thank you. It was beautiful. Every one of you spoke on his behalf. such a loving and beautiful way. I think
I'm a kitty. I don't like water.
I'm a
Sure.
kitty too. I don't give a shit.
I'm an ocean cat.
fucking catfish.
Yeah. Call me a
Anyway.
catfish.
Come back. Come back.
Children of the land, do you hear? Echoes of truths that once rang clear. Two souls intertwined.
Like,
One true love they did find, bringing light and heaven's near. But flames that burn full bright soon fell dark. Memories dim
oh, I didn't know I had these.
in the waxing gloom, did wane the lover's moon, watching as their worlds drifted apart.
You guys can go ahead and shoot off fireworks and stuff if you want.
Soul's cry, a passion welling within.
I'm recording right now.
Oh my god. Those are damn.
It's a lot of Moogles now.
Yeah.
I saw some in mine as well.
I think maybe 6 is the max. I don't
Test it.
know.
Oh yeah, there's 6 of them. Oh no, I can't. I wish I was going with. Oh,
There's 6 right now.
yeah, when they're moving, I
Oh, there they go.
Oh my god, Coop, your fire thing. That was awesome.
been doing that for 5 years.
Katrina has one too.
Flamethrower.
There they go. Oh my gosh.
It's so cute. That's perfect.
There's 7 now?
8, I think.
Oh god.
Jesus.
What?
There's no
I didn't know
limits. Moogle madness.
Dude, do that one again. That was
So who else we waiting on?
Oh my god.
This is it as far as I know.
At least that's entirely expected. Unless
Aw,
some randoms decide to join up.
I think 8 is the max.
Are we sure?
Oh wait, no, there it
Oh
goes.
yeah. Oh. I guess that's not the max. What if it is? We should just start a Moogle party. Just like invite everyone that has a Moogle minion and see how many we can That would be fun.
I'm actually more and more impressed the more Moogles I see up here.
Oh, they kicked one out. Oh. I'm like hypnotized by this.
Oh, someone made their Moogle leave.
What a
I
jerk.
don't know. It's like getting
Oh, there it
kicked
goes.
out, back in. It's weird.
Back in the circle. Oh,
Oh, it's because he's moving. Stop moving.
God, Coop, jeez. The fuck?
Yeah. They're worshiping him.
Coop is using his flamer.
Just
Let me
stay
add to the
quiet.
flames with my champagne. Everyone's on fire.
You got big flamer and mini flamer right over there.
Dude.
Everybody start dancing for me, please.
Dancing.
Any kind of dance.
Yeah, no shit,
Any
right?
kind of dance.
Good. Because I'm gonna use like the best dance
Okay.
ever.
Oh, any
Brace,
kind?
brace yourself.
Yeah, do any dance you want to do.
Sim, that's beautiful.
Elegant as fuck.
That Manderville.
Really, Heather? Oh my god. You guys are great. This is great.
Well, I mean, look at Coop. He looked like a fucking. He did look like a pop star with that last one.
Yeah, he did.
Coke's over there singing.
I'm
That's,
country
well,
singer, that's why.
Coop was doing that same damn thing. He's singing about how his fucking chocobo ran away.
Lost my wife, lost my
That's
project.
my actual dream in life. I don't want to be a warrior of light.
Gonna be a pop star fight.
Yeah, pop star of light. 'Cause that's a great title.
Hashtag of goals.
Warrior of light, like, just didn't choose me. I mean, I didn't choose it. What is
I wish my mouse wasn't so choppy.
the Moogle's dancing?
Oh, I'm still dancing even after doing the fireworks.